Hi everyone, and welcome to day 14 of our 30 days of yoga. I hope you enjoy this class. It's a bit more of a longer class. It's kind of the last week all mushed into one. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll meet you on the mat. Hi everyone, and welcome to day 14. So we're going to come into a comfortable seated position. Cross-legged if that feels comfortable for you. You can prop your bum up if you want. It just creates a little bit more length in the spine. So whatever feels comfortable for you today. Hands on your knees, and let's just close down the eyes. Maybe roll your shoulders back. And let's just focus in on our breath. So settling your mind on your mat today, forgetting about whatever it is you are doing today, have done today. Focusing in on your breath and on this present moment. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. And just keep going with that and just notice your breath. Does it feel steady? Can you feel your chest rising and falling? Are you tightening your stomach muscles? Do you need to loosen your belly? Really balloon your belly out while you inhale and contract it on the exhale. Let's start with some Ujjayi breaths. So if you imagine that you are fogging up a mirror with your hands, so that kind of feeling, you're going to be doing that but through your nose. So close your mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, but with that slight constriction at the back of the throat, so that noise coming out. So inhale, exhale. And really hear it as you're doing it. And just keep going with this for a moment. And really concentrating on your breath. Maybe these are the deepest inhales and exhales that you've taken today. Your breath is so important. Rarely do we spend time actually thinking about it and controlling it. Just a few more here. And slowly blinking open the eyes. Just going to inhale, sweep with the arms up above your head. Exhale, turn over to the right. So left hand on the right knee. Just give a slight twist to the right. So as you're twisting, try and think belly, ribs, and then chest. And try not to just yank your head over your shoulder. If anything, just try looking with your torso. So your head's in line with your torso. Take a nice inhale and exhale here. And inhale the hands up. Exhale it over to the left. So right hand on the left knee. And again, think belly, ribs, then chest. Inhale the hands to center. Exhale, lean over to the right. So right hand comes to the mat, left hand comes up and over. So you're feeling a sensation down the left side of the body here. Try not to twist in, so try and keep your chest nice and open. And inhale up, and over to the left. So you probably remember these from the first ever class that we did. Just bringing everything together. Inhale, your hands back up to center. Exhale, release. Okay, so let's come over onto all fours. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Spread through your fingers. Let's drop into some cat-cows. So release the belly, lower the belly, look up towards the top of your mat. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, navel to spine, tuck your chin to cat pose. Inhale, reverse, drop the belly. Maybe you can push your chest in between your hands. Exhale, reverse. Just do 2 more of these or 3 at your own breath, your own rate. I don't want you to feel like you have to keep up with me. Let's just do 1 more. And then coming back to a neutral spine. I'm going to bring the hands out in front, slightly past the shoulders, tuck the toes, hover your knees, push your chest towards your thighs, and lift your bum to the sky. So nice bent knees, you're on your toes, lengthen through that spine. And then straightening one leg, and then straightening the other. So bending one, and then the other. And then bending both knees, look up towards your hands. Just take tiny steps, as many steps as you need to the top of your mat. So you're in a forward fold, slight bend in the knees. Nice release in the spine here, nice release in the upper back. Just release your back. Bend your knees even more, sweep your hands all the way up above your head, hands together, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come up the shins, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Right leg steps back, left leg steps back, so you're in your plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest, keeping your elbows in. Come through into your baby cobra. Push back onto your knees. Tuck your toes, push back into your downward facing dog. Bending both your knees, look in between your hands, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen that spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up to standing, hands together, hands to heart. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms down and come into your chair pose. So just taking a breath here. Hands together, hands to heart. Put all your weight into your left leg, take your right leg back, step into your lunge and raise your arms. Hands come together, hands to heart. Step your right leg back up to Tadasana pose. Hands come down by the sides. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms down and up, back into your chair pose. This time leave your hands up, put your weight into your right leg, step your left leg back into your lunge. Nice bit of balance work this morning. And step all the way back to the top of your mat, Tadasana pose. Okay, so let's do a little bit more balancing. So grounding down through your right foot, come onto the toes of your left. Externally rotate your left leg out to the side, hands on hips. Place your ankle either on your right foot up onto your calf, or you can pick it up and place it onto your thigh, wherever feels comfortable for you. Pushing that knee towards the back of the room. Find your balance, find your steady gazing point, something that's not moving in front of you. When you feel balanced, raise your hands up. Maybe turning your little finger in towards your body so your hands are kind of opening up to the back of the room. Find that balance. Hands together, hands to heart. Release your leg. Ground down through the left leg. Externally rotate the right leg out to the side. Hands to hips. Again, either ankle to your foot, to your calf, or up onto your thigh. You do not want your foot on your knee because you'll be pushing against that knee. We don't want any pressure on the knee at all. So if you can't bring it up to your thigh and it's on your knee, take it lower to your calf, okay? Because you're still going to get the same stretch, the same feeling here. So taking that knee out towards the side. Inhale the hands up when you've found balance. Find your steady gazing point, something in front of you that's not moving. Turn on them core muscles. Switch everything on and balance. Hands together, hands to heart. Release the leg. Give a little bit of a shake and come to Tadasana again at the top of your mat. So just inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands. Right foot comes back, left foot comes back. Drop your knees, drop your chest. Come through into your cobra, maybe this time a higher cobra. Push back onto your knees, tuck your toes. Push back into downward facing dog. Bending both of the knees, lengthen through the spine. Looking in between the hands, either step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up above your head, hands together, hands to heart. Stepping back with the right foot, let's come into our warrior two. So your left foot is parallel to the back of the mat, your right toes are facing forward, facing to the top of your mat, bend into that right leg, so your knee is above your ankle. Hips are facing towards the long side of your mat, arms come to a T. Looking over that right hand. Feeling nice and strong here. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Straighten that right leg. Lean over that right leg as far as you can. When you can't go any further, drop the right hand down. Left hand comes up to the sky. Imagine that there's a wall behind you. You're pushing yourself up against that wall so that your hips aren't coming forward. Your hips are pushing back. Might mean you don't go down as far. You might be up here. That's absolutely fine. As long as you're feeling a sensation somewhere and no pain. Any pain at any point, please come out. Bend back into that right knee. Turn the right toes in, left toes out. Warrior two to the back of the mat. So bending into that left knee. Arms come to a T. Nice inhale and exhale here. Feel how strong you are. Lengthen out that left leg. Again, lean as far over that left leg as you can before bringing the left hand down and the right hand up. Imagine that wall behind you, pushing your hips back. They're not coming forward at all. Making sure you can breathe and that you're not locking out your legs here. Bending into that left leg, back into warrior two. Hands to hips. Point both feet to the long side of the mat. Just going to take an inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Just hold here for a second. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, come back up to standing. Tadasana at the top of the mat. Okay, so another little balance pose we're going to do now. So we're just kind of adding all the poses that we've done before into one class. So grounding down through the right foot, we're going to take the left foot over the right. So you're just crossing your legs over. Arms to a T. Stand in the middle of the mat so you can see. Cross your arms over, right arm over left. Either hug yourself and tuck your chin in, and you can stay like this, that's absolutely fine. Or you can lift your elbows up, bend them, and try to hook your hands. So you can keep the backs of your hands together if that feels comfortable, or you can hook them. If you've hooked them, try and lift your elbows up slightly. And if this feels okay and you want to take it deeper, bend into that right leg, wrap the left leg around and hold here. Turn on your Uddiyana Bandha, your core muscles. Find that steady gaze point and balance. Holding here. Don't worry if you fall out or wobble, that's absolutely fine. Just come back in. And then as you exhale, release, open up wide and come back down. Okay, and grounding down through the left foot, let's take it over to the other side. So right toes are going to cross over the left. Arms come to a T. Cross the left arm over the right arm this time. Hug yourself, drop your chin. If that feels comfortable, stay there. If you want a little bit further, full eagle arms. If you want to take it a little bit further, bend into that left leg, take your right leg around and find your balance. Really feel everything pulling into the center of your body. Nice steady breath. And your next exhale, unravel, open it all out and come back down. Okay, so standing at the top of our mat, inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Left leg steps back, right leg steps back. Drop the knees, drop the chest, come through into your cobra. Push back onto your knees, tuck your toes, push back into your downward facing dog. Maybe paddling out the legs here. Just a little bit of release after all that balance work. And then coming down onto your knees, lower straight down onto your stomachs. Elbows are going to come underneath the shoulders, wrists in line with elbows, so setting up for Sphinx. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, ground down through the toes, which will automatically lift up the kneecaps, ground down through your pelvis, and feel muscle control here. Feel all of your muscles working, looking towards the top of your mat, actively kind of pulling the mat into you. Just feel all that muscle engagement. Nice steady breaths. If you need to rest at any point, just lower all the way to the ground. And now we're all just going to release. So you can make a pillow with your hands, you can bring them down the side of you, whatever feels comfortable, just relax. And then coming back up, face the top of your mat. On your next inhale, ground down through your pelvis. Lift your toes, lift your feet, lift your hands, and reach everything towards the back of the mat. Lift your chest, looking towards the top of your mat, Shalabhasana pose. And locust pose. Really keeping everything active. Try and keep your breath nice and even. And then relax it down, maybe relaxing your head the other way. Then bring the hands next to the chest. Just push yourself up onto your knees. And let's come over onto our bums. And then however you want, just lower down onto your back. So very slowly, rolling all the way down onto your back. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Lower your feet flat onto the mat. hands grounding down, feet grounding down. Keep looking up to the ceiling. Do not turn your head. And then slowly lift the pelvis into your bridge pose. So you're grounding down through your feet, through your hands, and actively pushing your pelvis to the ceiling. Don't forget to focus in on your breath. Make sure you're breathing. It's so easy to hold your breath in these poses. Your next exhale, lower down. Let's just do that one more time. So take a breath on the floor here. Your next inhale, raise your pelvis up. Push it up all the way to the ceiling as high as you can go. Keep pushing. Exhale, release. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe take a few circles, rocking them one way and then rocking them the other. And before we settle into our Shavasana, if you'd like to grab a blanket or anything to keep yourself warm, a jumper, because you can cool down really quickly in Shavasana. So grab anything you need. You want to be comfortable here. And take any last movements that you need to. Lengthen out your feet. Let your feet drop open. Hands come by the sides, palms facing up. Just feel your body relax here. So while you're here, let's just do a quick body scan. So starting from the toes, let's just try to relax all the muscles in the toes. All the muscles in the feet. Relax the ankles. Relax the calves. Relax the knees. Relax the upper legs. Relax the pelvis. Relax the stomach. Relax the chest. Relax the shoulders. Relax the upper arms. Relax the lower arms. Relax the hands and the fingers. Just feel your whole body melting into the floor. And softening your jaw, maybe your lips part a little. Softening the cheekbones. The eyes and the head. Feel your whole face relax. Feel your whole body get heavy. With every exhale, just feel your muscles releasing a little bit more. Focusing in on your breath if your mind starts to wander. It's completely normal for your mind to drift. Just consciously be aware and bring it back to your breath. Notice the inhale and the exhale. Notice your belly and your chest rising and falling. Notice the sound of your breath. And just start to deepen your breath. Just bring your mind back to the room. Bring your awareness back to where you are. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Maybe circling the wrists and circling the ankles. Maybe take a big stretch overhead, make your body nice and long. Bending up your knees, rolling over onto one side and just staying here for a moment. Just letting your body reawaken. And pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. If you haven't opened the eyes yet, you can slowly blink open your eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, hands come together. Exhale, hands to chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for day 14. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can see all the other videos, and give me a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you tomorrow for day 15. Halfway through already. Well done guys for making it this far. I'll see you tomorrow.